Welcome to the Geeks Attic. Gonna reshuffle the bookshelf. I did this not too long ago, did a live stream with it. It was a lot of fun. Went through a lot of these books, talked about some of them, which ones I really liked, which ones I didn't like. Holding some of these books can bring back some PTSD, some can bring back some fond memories. All just depends on the book, really, and everybody has different tastes. Things that I hate, people are gonna love. Things that people love, I might hate. It's crazy about Star Wars books, and the fan base hasn't figured out that everybody is allowed to have their own opinion, because everybody hates each other if they like a certain thing, which is really stupid. I need to put The Empire Strikes Back from a certain point of view on the bookshelf, so that's what I'm going to do. I already removed some of the trinkets. Well, I just moved them up on a shelf that I'm not going to be moving anything around on. So what we've got is we need to put this right behind The Empire Strikes Back. That's what I'm going to do. Because that way, if in the chronological order, you want to read The Empire Strikes Back, the novelization, instead of from a certain point of view first, because that would really ruin the film for you. Book has been reviewed on the channel, and I'm going through all of the short stories completely. Going to review the entire book. 40 short story reviews coming, and of course it's going to take a little bit of time to get all those things done, but keep your eye out for them. Click that little bell, I guess. I never hit the bell on anybody that I subscribe to, and I still get notified, so I don't know what everybody's big deal is with the bell. Anyway, hit it though. I guess. I've got here as a book stopper some free Del Rey samplers, and then the paperback version of Black Spire by Delilah S. Dawson. I got that because there's a short story in it, and I kind of wish I didn't make that purchase. I didn't read the short story yet, but it'd be cool if they came out with like a collection of all the short stories in a book. That way you don't have to have paperbacks and the hardcovers if you're a collector of the hardcovers, which, as you can see here, I have all of the hardcovers in Canon. All of them are first print, first editions, which is awesome. So anyway, I'm going to stop bragging about that and move some of these books over. And what sucks is, as you can see on this shelf, it's just full of books that are different sizes. That's kind of annoying. You've got your standard YA novel sizes here, and then they have these weird things, such as this, Star Wars Myths and Fables. I have not had a chance to read or review this one yet, but I want to, because I hear there's some cool stuff in that. I have not read or reviewed a Spark of the Resistance yet either. Got behind on that, and eventually I'll get around to it. I think I have the audio book as well. I'll have to look, but that's going to keep falling over. I'm going to have to do something about that. So we're going to move Poe Dameron Freefall, which was an okay read. It was kind of disappointing that we didn't get to see any of the spice running that Poe was supposed to do. It's kind of messed up there on the spine. The paper is anyway. That's annoying. Don't know how that happened. Nobody touches these things but me. And I think I'm going to go ahead and move this horrible book, Canto Bight, down just to see, for now anyway, if there's room to put from a certain point of view, because that's a really thick book. That's thick. I don't know how many pages it is exactly, but we're about to find out together. I'm sure some of you probably already know. Some of you people can retain all of this stuff. It is 561 pages, but as you could see, and the downside about using your phone as a camera is when somebody calls you, cuts off the recording, you lose track of what you were doing. I think we just talked about the page numbers. Of course we did. I just rewatched this while I was editing, and I'm leaving this in there. But anyway, from a certain point of view, it needs to go back on the shelf. Pretty thick book. Yeah, my bookmark is in there to keep track of where I'm at in the review process for the individual short story reviews. So we've got Phasma that needs to move over by Delilah S. Dawson. That one kind of just gets a little bit better with age, I guess, because, so much other things have come out that have been bad. You do have some good ones in there, but yeah, I mean, Mad Max meets Star Wars. Bloodline, remember that was a good one. Last Shot, did not really care for that one. Villain of the Week type thing. It's dull, forgettable. Don't really remember anything except Lando apparently had some really tight pants that showed off his rear end, which I could care less about. We got Lost Stars, still such a fantastic book. Ew, we got Aftermath, Empire's End, Life Debt, and Aftermath by Chuck Wendig, who was a weirdo and freaked out on all of his fans. Usually I don't talk bad about authors, but that guy was a jerk, and I don't appreciate what he did to the fans. We got Shadowfall, which is an incredible book. I like that so much better than the first Alphabet Squadron book. I did not care for that one at all. It was really boring in my opinion, and Alexander Freed is my favorite Star Wars author now. So we just moved over The Return of the Jedi by James Caan, hardcover there, pretty sweet cover. And then moving that one over. Now it's time to see if I made too big of a space for that. And yeah, we might be able to move some of these things closer together, so I'm going to scoot all these things back. And then see if Canto Bight will slide right back in there. And it does. Perfect. Look at that. Take a look at that. We've got all that shelf done. And as you can tell, I mean, if you paid attention last time when we did one of these bookshelf shuffles, I took off Guardian of the Wills and the Chewbacca in the Forest of Fear. I took those out of the shelf, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to throw them back in there. When I think that I had a conflicting battle going on in my brain when we did this before. And I think I even mentioned, like, yeah, I'm going to throw it back up there. And I did. So now I'm just going to move Poe Dameron Freefall. That was the only one that got moved down. So I'm going to slide all of these back over. Then we should be good to go. I need to get a like a book end over here so things don't slide around. I want to get those paperbacks out of here. I think it's pretty unattractive. We got The Legends of Luke Skywalker, which is a pretty dull book. See, there are... Oh, we mentioned this one earlier, brought this up. There is a Target exclusive. It's like a Galaxy's Edge exclusive. They sold it at Target, and I can't find it anywhere. And same with the Dark Legends book. This one was pretty cool. I know I was supposed to... I never did my review on this. I need to do that. What happened in order for me to forget that? Oh well. Full-time job, husband, to a wife that needs me to do everything. I'm kidding, she doesn't need me to do everything. And full-time job, kids, 3 kids at that. So, you know. I have no idea how I forgot to do that. Okay, so these are going to keep falling over, and I don't like that. And I think this just looks stupid, doesn't it? Yeah, I want to get rid of these paperback novels here, or samplers. They don't look good. I mean, that's the novel, but that needs to go. I need to put a stopper up here. I think I have something that might work. I'll have to run down and get that. But before we do that, let's go over the... well, yeah. I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. I have a Movie Moments Funko Pop here from the Smuggler Bounty box that they had, the Funko. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin dueling. It's pretty cool. Maybe that'll hold these books up. We'll give it a shot here, right? Put that there. Just go see what happens here. Move that. And then, you know, I could talk about these Del Rey samplers too. There's some stuff I could talk about that might be pretty interesting. Let's see. I mean, that works. Yeah, I think the only thing that's going to be wrong with it is it's got a big glare on it, but that's usually not going to be in my videos. So, yeah. Yeah, there's the new shuffle. That bothers me. See that color? Compared to that color? I guess they are. That's fine, I guess. It would have been nice, though, if they would have kept it consistent, because that... It's like my logo color. Same with, like, up in that region up there. Should have kept it consistent. Little Death Star. Not here. Come on, keep things consistent, people. And, of course, I'm just being stupid. Doesn't have to be the same. Even though You know, that's what's nice about these books. The original trilogy novelizations here. What's amazing about that? Consistency. All the same. Different images, but still layout is all the same. Colors. Looks great. Anyway, Black Spire by Delilah S. Dawson has a short story in the back. I don't even know what it's called. Return to a Shattered Planet by Delilah S. Dawson, the author who also apparently writes sweaty books or erotica. Such a weird choice for an author. Like, oh, what pervert in the office picked her to do stuff? So in the 2016 sampler from Del Rey, there are short stories in this thing, which is really cool. I wish all these short stories would be taken out. Same with like all the stuff in the Star Wars Insider magazine that were canon. Pull those short stories, put them in its own little collection with, you know, all the short stories you could find in here. And the ones that are in the 2016 free sampler, see the contents page, we have a story by Alan Dean Foster, Bait. We have In Brief by Janine K. Spindlove. And by David J. Williams and Mark S. Williams, we have Blade Squadron. And then another Blade Squadron 0 Hour short story by David J. Williams and Mark S. Williams. So that's pretty cool. I have not read any of these things yet. So 4 short stories, and then you get the reverse side, whatever that is. That's neat. We've got the Del Rey sampler. I think this was from 2019. Yeah, 2019. It's like, look, can't even keep it consistent on this stuff. And 2017. That one had 2016. I know the 2015 one, which I do not have, says 2015 on it. This, you have to look at the little copyright tag on the back. I don't think this one has short stories, but maybe there's a contents page. There is a contents page. But there is no short story in the 2019 Del Rey sampler. 2017, let's see what they have. What it has. We've got Scorched, a short story from Delilah S. Dawson. We've got Blade Squadron Caught by David J. Williams and Mark S. Williams. And we have Turning Point, a short story by Jason Hugh. Turning Point sounds very familiar. Did I do a short story review of Turning Point from Insider magazine? And I did. I did do a review on Turning Point. They had that in the Star Wars Insider magazine, and I read that and reviewed it. So go check that out. I'm going to put a little tag right here. There's also TK462, a short story by Sylvian Neville. So that's it for the 2017 Del Rey sampler. Wish they still made these short stories, like I said, and put them all in a collection. But hey, if you're a Star Wars Expanded Universe fan, then guess what? We're in luck because they are going to be publishing Volume 1 of Star Wars Insider magazine short stories all in one book. That's really cool. So Volume 1, that means that there's possibly going to be a Volume 2. Make sure you're spending your dollars on that Star Wars Expanded Universe stuff so they know where you're spending the money. And of course, always spend your money on the Star Wars books because you don't want to be stealing anything. Don't do that. Well, I guess I should probably put some of these little trinket things back down. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I know that these bookshelf videos are very rare, as they should be, I guess. Well, no, that's not true, because we want new stuff, but we don't want new stuff every single month. At least not me, because, you know, I want to have a life outside of Star Wars books. And besides, there's a lot of other stuff that I would like to read and other things I'd like to do with my time. Thanks for watching. Find me across all social media at TheGeeksAttic. Have a good one.